pissed off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burke Kid. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, I just reposted the Like Father, Like Son Part 9 with Floyd and Tank. And I think it's a very great video. I think it's a very positive video. And I gave both of them a shout out. And, I don't claim to be the most popular on YouTube or none of that there, but, my views been doing pretty good. But that video is at, about 25 views. I just wish you get a little bit more attention. So if you're listening, I'm asking you that you go over to Like Father, Like Son Part 9 with Floyd and Tank on the cover and just check it out. I think it's a very important video. I just think that older black men and younger black men need to reunite, and we need to quit, this bitter shit we got going on. We need to stop this bitter ass rivalry we got going on, because we shouldn't be in competition with one another. I told you, listen, Regis, I like you, coach. I like you. Man, I want to see you shine. Keep shining. King Johnny, I need another piece and chain in my life. Y'all don't know nothing about that down south shit. Anyway, that's a lot of sauce. Anyway, I just want to see you win, bro. Want to see you win. Straight up out of New Orleans. You've been training in Texas. You're a very good fighter. You work hard. You take care of your family. You all about family. I just like how you carry yourself, bro. I think you're a good brother. And yeah, I think you carry yourself like a man, and you ain't scared of nothing. Regis Prograis ain't scared of no smoke, and I think that's been confirmed. I think we got a lot of confirmation on that. He ain't ducking no smoke. Listen, I'm happy for all your success, and I'm happy for you that you're a world champion. I was proud of your performance. And that new sledgehammer punch that you've been throwing, I'm telling you, it's devastating. When you hit them on the top of their shit with that goddamn sledgehammer punch, it's goddamn devastating. That shit just throws off your balance, and it goes straight to your goddamn knees, and they buckle. So anyway, I said all that to say this, Regis. A little worried about you. I saw you in the interview, bro, and you was happy as shit. And I saw Eddie next to you and shit, and and Eddie Oliver. I ain't never heard Eddie say you the number one fighter at 140. He been saying Josh Taylor. And now all of a sudden, because he signed, but this the number one fighter at 140 and all that. Just be careful, bro. Just keep your team with you and just watch Eddie. And I just got to be honest. I was so happy when old Dev, when he left Eddie, because I'm going to tell you something. If I'm going to deal with a crooked promoter, and low, because Eddie, he's a different kind of. A lot of people wouldn't even think Eddie's racist because he talked to black folks so much. That motherfucker ain't too much different from his father. Remember his father was talking about how they had slaves back then and how the slaves ain't grateful as they used to be and shit like that. Remember Eddie was sitting right there, and he was trained to be a slave master. Eddie Hearn was groomed to be a slave, but he's a slick slave master. That's how he's just slick with that slick ass piece on the top of his shit. Anyway, yeah, Eddie racist. If you think Eddie ain't racist, you crazy out your goddamn head. But he just a different kind. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you're gonna deal with a racist in boxing, I think the best racist to deal with is Bob. I think you should have went to Top Rank. You should have went to Top Rank. I would have loved for you to go to PBC. I just know Al. He don't. Al would have offered you a bullshit ass deal. That's just in my opinion. In my opinion, I think Al caters more to Mexicans. And he got about 3 black fighters he like. He's trying to find the next Mexican superstar. So Al, he can do his thing, him and Espinoza and the team that they got. So I can understand why you didn't sign to him, even though most of the 140-pound fighters are PBC. Nah, I don't think Al tried to get you like that. I don't think he tried to offer you nothing major, nothing like that. So, listen, I just don't want to do it. I like you, bro, but I listen, bro. Sometimes we like a fighter and we just want to agree with their decisions and say it's what's best. Listen, bro, Eddie Hearn ain't done right by black fighters, bro. The best shit he ever did, the best shit he ever did for a black fighter was Anthony Joshua when he was paying him all that money and he was selling out Wembley. But you got to give Joshua a lot of credit because he was putting on good performances and the people liked him. You know, Eddie did a good job with him, but soon as AJ lost, Eddie abandoned him. And soon as AJ lost, Eddie went and got Canelo. And when Canelo lost, now he going to get other fighters. Boy, Eddie just a pimp, bro. When he get tired of his hoes, he ship them off. Yeah, when he get tired of his hoes, he ship him the fuck. That's why he's saying AJ go on and fight Wilder, because he just don't give a fuck. When he gave a fuck about AJ, he did not want AJ to fight Wilder because he didn't want to risk him losing. But when AJ finally lost to Ruiz and then he lost to Us, oh no, Eddie Hearn finna just go on, pimp him out and cash him out now. So he don't do right by black fighters. Hashtag Demetrius Andrade. What has he done for Andrade since Andrade been over there? Oh, as a matter of fact, Andrade, he was Showtime now. So he never did nothing for him. Yeah, he was hyping up Montana Love, but when Montana Love got dropped and had a few suspect performances, he don't talk about him no more. So he really don't promote black fighters, bro. That ain't really his thing. So I just had to point that out. And, you know, since Devin went to Top Rank, remember how Eddie was just bigging up Devin? Devin's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. I love him and his father and this and that. Eddie ain't mentioned Devin Haney's name since he went to Top Rank. He ain't even mentioned Devin Haney's name. So how good was their relationship really? I told you he a pimp, bro. So just be careful and you got to watch that shit. And another thing I just want to point out, listen, I'm happy for you and I'm happy because I do believe you're going to get a nice check. I believe you're going to get some good paydays and probably better paydays than what you've been getting. But it ain't many fighters over there. What he going to throw you in there with Montana Love? I got you destroying them inside 3 rounds. Who else over there? He ain't really got the 140-pound fighters is at Top Rank and they with PBC. So I guess you going he might put you on a Canelo UK tour. And I guess you fight a lot of Slovakia fighters and shit. I just don't know, bro. Get your money though. Get your money. You mentioned that, and Chris Mannix really tried to check you, bro. He said, what fights you want? You said Ryan Garcia and Tank. He said, I want the big fights first, and then I want to clear out the division. Regis, listen, bro. Just leave Tank. Tank is a 135-pound fighter, bro. He at 135. He's 5'5". He got short on. He's at 135. If he moves to 140, then you can say that shit, bro. Now just leave. And I know you say it's personal, but leave that shit alone, bro. Just leave that shit alone. If Tank move up, then entertain it. That shit ain't they got no. Tank don't mention your name, bro. It ain't personal. You just taking it personal. Don't take it personal. I just wanna be all alone. And all that shit there. Don't take that shit personal, bro, because Tank didn't take it personal. So, all I'm saying is, bro, and then you said, Ryan, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Just go out to all black fighters. I won't respect it, bro. If any of you motherfuckers try to hype up a fight with Ryan, bro, I just won't respect it. I'm gonna think you cherry picking. We seen that Ryan is a B+ fighter. He's a B+, but he's not an A-level fighter, bro. He good, but he ain't great. So I just think I'm gonna take it like you picking on Ryan if you fight Ryan. So just leave him alone, bro. Leave him alone. He coming off a knockout loss where he quit. Just leave him alone, bro. You'll stop Ryan inside 3 rounds. So just leave him alone. Ryan really may quit boxing. So just, I don't know. And another thing, Don't hype that shit up like it's just if you get the fight Ryan, that's a superstar fight. It ain't gonna make you a superstar beating Ryan, bro. That's just another thing I want to point out, because you said those are the big fights, and then you want to clear you versus Ryan is not a big fight. That shit ain't big. That shit ain't big because everybody's gonna say you gonna beat him, so it's not gonna be big, bro. That ain't no big fight. Ryan didn't sell out only with Tank, bro. That's the only time he sold out. So, you know, you be better off talking about fighting Teofimo Lopez than Ryan, bro. Cause I gotta be honest, I talk a lot of shit, but T.O. got way more fans than Ryan. Let me tell you something. T.O. got some trolls. I done diss Ryan so many times. Ain't none of his trolls ever came to my channel. Boy, if you talk about T.O. got fans. I gotta be honest about that. He ain't bigger than Devin and he ain't bigger than Tank, but he do have a fan base. The motherfuckers, he got people that ride with him. So I can't say that about T.O., but he just ain't buzzing like that though. That shit count. He ain't just no major star like that, and ain't nobody really checking for him in that Taylor fight. So it's a lot of motherfuckers that really ain't stars. So let me break down my last point, and I'm just gonna leave you motherfuckers alone for today. I may not even do another video. Got a lot of shit going. Anyway, this is what makes the hair on the back of my goddamn neck stand up. You know Don King, what he about 94? He's still promoting. Yeah. Matter of fact, he promoting Adrian Brawler right now. You know, I never hear of no black fighters. I ain't heard no black fighter, even up and coming black fighters. Yeah, I want to get with Don King, and he's a legendary promoter. He know the game. Yeah, I want to get with Don King, and yeah, go on over there with Don King. I don't hear nobody ever suggest, hey man, go on over there with Don King, man. Shit, you know he's still promoting and this and that. I don't never hear that shit. So I'm saying that to say this. We don't never even mention Don King. So how does Eddie Hearn get the respect in America as a fucking promoter when he don't help Americans? He's really a UK promoter, bro. So we got more respect for Eddie Hearn than Don King, who been doing this shit since the 70s. Very weird. And you know the reputation of Don King is almost disgusting, bro. Yeah, he fucked over several fighters, bro. He didn't do half of what Bob did. That motherfucker didn't do half of, and he didn't leave motherfuckers with brain damage like Bob did to Ali. Now Don King didn't do no fighters like that. So the way Bob done Ali, just Ali alone, I ain't even gonna name all the other fighters he fucked over. But we trust the shit out of Bob. And Bob run boxing. And he run you fighters. And he run you promoters. And all you motherfuckers pray to Bob. All you motherfuckers pray to Bob. All you motherfuckers need a statue of Bob with his turkey neck hanging. And you motherfuckers need to pray to him about 7 times a day. Or some shit. Because you motherfuckers ain't gonna never stand up to Bob. You didn't stand up to him when Bud tried to sue him. You motherfuckers ain't gonna never stand up to Bob. Because he pimps you motherfuckers. And Bob is the king of boxing. And I will always say that shit. He's you motherfuckers' savior and Lord and all that shit. And yeah, ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna challenge Bob. So just wanted to point that shit out. And Bob is the crookedest motherfucker that's ever been in boxing. Yeah, and he tied into some shit. So yeah, we got more trust for Eddie Hearn than a legendary promoter like Don King. Sad. You don't never hear no black fighter talking about they want to sign with Don King. But boy, we hop and skip and we do flips and turn. And boy, we get the dancing and the bananas get to coming and we get the peeling them motherfuckers. Boy, when it's a white boy, we just trust them. We just trust. We could watch that white boy fuck over 20 of our friends and we'll still trust him. Well, maybe he may not do it to me, but a black man can't fuck over one fighter and we'll label him. He ain't shit. He not reliable. So we just don't trust black businesses, you know? You know, I could talk about this shit all day long. But anyway, fuck Eddie. You can't con me, motherfucker. And we should have been banned him the fuck out of America. He shouldn't even be allowed to host any fights over here. And I don't know why you motherfuckers keep running to him. But anyway, Regis, I wish you the best. I'm not saying it like you are dumb or something like that for signing with. I'm not saying it like that, bro. You're just looking for an opportunity. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't been reaching out to sign you. And you're a good fighter that deserves to be paid good money. So I'm not knocking you. I just wish we could trust them motherfuckers so much after we watch them fuck over. You know, it ain't no bad stigma around Eddie Hearn, even though he fuck over black fighters. We watched that shit he done to Andre, and we really didn't speak up enough about it. That alone should have ruined his fucking reputation. The way he done Demetrius Andre. The way he was over there and could have fought Billy Joe, but Canelo fought Billy Joe. The way he could have fought Canelo. He could have fought Triple. He didn't get none of them fights. So, fuck Eddie and fuck that top on that piece on the top of his shit. And fuck Matchroom and fuck the zone. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, George Drake. With that, I'm out.